Hi everyone. Salesforce Consulting Training Day 4. Let's see what we are going to learn today. We'll quickly go through the previous session overview and then we'll talk about the marketing cloud in Salesforce and then what is a marketing cloud campaign and how to create a campaign. We will discuss that and we will talk about the homework and then we'll talk about the real-time scenario and what is the campaign outcome and what is a lead.
Class start అయింది నీ సోది నేను ఇంట్లో రావు.
What is lead cycle, and then we will see the trial handling today's interview questions. Now quickly, what did we learn in last session? Master table, product master, hierarchy, account, contact, marketing properties, different properties of marketing cloud, marketing. And then what else we have seen?
Post sale, sale.
Is my voice is audible?
It's not much, not good, ma'am.
Not good. How about now? Can you guys able to hear me? Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay then. Yeah, thank you. So we have seen those are options. Now today, so the last topic yesterday we have discussed about the marketing cloud in Salesforce. So marketing cloud in Salesforce is nothing but a managing the marketing activities in Salesforce is called as a marketing cloud. And marketing cloud is divided into two types. One is a campaign and the second one is a lead. Marketing cloud is divided into two types, campaign and lead. So right now we'll see step by step within the marketing cloud. First we will talk about the what is campaign and then we will talk about the what is lead. So the first thing we will talk about the marketing lead, marketing cloud, campaign. Campaign is nothing but
Advertisement.
advertisement and
The promotional.
Promote our product.
Promoting your product.
okay.
Advertisement.
Awareness.
Publish.
Okay. So marketing, in the marketing cloud, we have a first concept is called campaign. Campaign is nothing but any marketing effort is called as a campaign. That means any targeted marketing effort is called campaign. There are two types of a campaigns out there. One is a direct campaign, indirect campaign. Marketing cloud campaign is there are two types are there. Bhavya, you might need to rejoin again. Are you guys not able to hear my voice?
Yeah.
Your voice is clear, ma'am.
Your voice is clear, audible.
Yes, it is audible.
Okay, Bhavya, please check from your side. So, okay, so campaign, now we have a campaign is divided into two types. One is a direct, another one is a indirect. One is direct campaign, another one is a indirect campaign. This is direct and this is indirect. Now here, what is direct, what is indirect? Direct is nothing but, for example, I'm conducting the demo classes. Or where I'm directly talking to the customers. Whenever I'm going to have a discussion directly with the customers, that is called as a direct campaign. Because let's assume that if I know that, for example, I'm conducting a demo class. When I'm conducting a demo class, at least I can identify that how many members are attending the demo class. How many members are attending the demo class? Now, out of these members, we are going to give the some link to register. Now, from out of this, whoever is registered, at least I'll get a 70 members. I can get the confirmation that I know that these 70 members might attend the classes in future. I know that in future, these many members can attend my classes. That means wherever I know the count, I know exactly how many members are interested in this, whatever I'm doing the campaign. Out of this campaign, how many members can I expect in the class? I'll know that, which is I'm doing the direct campaign here. When I do the direct campaign, I know the count. I know how many members are going to attend this. That means direct campaign is nothing but where the prospects are directly involved. Is called as a direct campaign. Here the prospects are directly involved. They are directly involved. Now let's assume another scenario is one is a demo, another one is a door-to-door survey. Now here I know that how many members I have completed the survey, how many members are staying in single house, right? I can know that. So it is a clarity. I have a clarity. Direct is nothing but where you will get a clarity. By doing this campaign, I will know that how many members are going to attend. So I know the clarity. So I'll have an exact count, or I can assume at least 90%. I know that how many members are going to attend the classes, or how many members are going to, I'm doing the door-to-door survey, right? How many members are currently available in each house. I know the exact count. Indirect is nothing but where I do not have a clarity. It's just an assumption. What is this assumption? For example, instead of doing a demo, what I'll do is I'll give a TV advertisement. Or I'll give a in the YouTube channel. Whenever anybody is watching or the Salesforce videos, there is some advertisement break is there. During that advertisement break, I'll put my advertisement, right? Or I'll put the banner. Simply banner. Will I know that? Do I know that? How many members are actually watched that advertisement? How many members is actually reviewed the poster or a banner? Can I get the count of it? I cannot get the count of it. We kept the banner. There are so many people are passing by that road. I don't know out of 10 lakhs members, how many members are actually seeing the banner? We don't know. And I am giving the advertisement in TV and in YouTube channel. There is a possibility that as soon as the advertisement comes, they will pause it or they will skip it and they will either switch channel, whatever is possible is that they will do it, right? Here, I cannot know the count of it. I cannot know the count of it. Whenever I don't know the count of it, or whenever I am just assuming it, is called as a indirect campaign. Is called indirect campaign. That means here campaign where prospects are not involved directly
आई जेवायला कधी बसायचं पोळी भाजीच आहे ना
are called indirect campaign. Indirect campaign is nothing but campaign where the prospects are not involved directly are called as a indirect campaign. Examples, TV advertisement or a paper ad, theater ad, banner poster, right? So these are the things which are indirectly we are connecting, but it is a indirectly. And I don't know the count, how much count am I going to get it out of this banner poster. I don't know that, right? So whenever we don't know or you just have a assumption or you do not have a clarity, which is called as a indirect campaign. Now here two type of a campaign, direct, indirect. Now direct is nothing but campaign where prospects are directly involved is called as a direct campaign. And examples, demo class. Example, demo class, door-to-door survey, sample distribution. Indirect campaign is campaign where the prospects are not involved directly are called indirect campaign. Example for this are TV advertisement, right? Paper ads, banner posts, theater ads, or a YouTube channel ads. Those all are indirect. So direct campaign is nothing but which has a clarity. Indirect campaign is nothing but a assumption. So in other way, if I have to say that indirect campaigns are mostly electric, right? Either I'm doing the banner, TV advertisement, paper advertisement, theater advertisement. These all are connected with the indirectly we are connecting to the prospects. Now take a notes of it. Done, taken the notes. Okay. Now let's see how to create a campaign in the Salesforce. The navigation steps for creating a campaign. Just click on this app launcher, go to view all, and then click on the marketing. Click on the marketing. Once you click on the marketing, now you can see a navigation item is called campaigns. Navigation item is called campaigns. So the navigation steps are click on app launcher, select the marketing application, and then click on campaign navigation item, and then click on a new button. Right? So these are the navigation items. Now here on the navigation item campaign, just click on the new button. When you click on the new button, you will see two sections. One is a campaign information, other one is a description. Other one is description. Now, whenever you are creating the campaign, you will see two sections are there. One is campaign information, and the second one is a description information. Now, what is the data that we should be entering in the campaign? What is the data that should be entering in the campaign? For example, let's assume Apple product. Okay, Apple basically they are the brand. Apple is the brand here. What they are doing is they are releasing the, assume that yesterday we have discussed the same example. They have released the iPhone, or they are planning to do the campaign before releasing it to the market. They wanted to do the campaign. So iPhone, they wanted to do the campaign. Now, whenever any company released in the market, they also need to do the campaign. Because first time if they are coming into the market, they should make sure that everybody is aware about the brand. So initially they have to do the campaign and the brand also. Now, right now, Apple is known brand, so everybody knows that. Now, within that, we are going to create a campaign. That means iPhone is going to release. iPhone 14 is going to be released. Before releasing the 14, we wanted to do the campaign. Whenever we wanted to do the campaign, that means this is a direct campaign we are doing. We are doing the direct campaign. When we are doing the direct campaign, we should pre-plan it. That means if we are planning the campaign on 1st July, if you are planning campaign on 1st July, that means before 2 weeks only, they have to start preparing what are the things they have to do it. The first thing is that what is the campaign name? What is this campaign name? Assume that campaign name is iPhone 14. And when are we planning to do this? That means date. When are we planning to do this? and what type of a campaign it is. What type of a campaign, whether it is a banner or whether it is an advertisement or whether it is a telephone or whether it is a conference, right? So type of a campaign. Which type of a campaign it is? And whether this campaign is started or not. What is the status of it? And do you want to make this campaign active? Do you want to make this campaign active? And how long this campaign is going to execute it? These are minimum information. And how much revenue are you expecting out of this campaign? And how much response are you expecting out of this campaign? Right? So they wanted to check all these things. Right? What is the name of campaign and what is the when are we planning to do this event, right? And what type of event it is, and what is the status right now? Is it started, not started, or whether it is still in the draft, or whether it is in progress, or whether it is completed already, and also whether this what are the event is the campaign is there, is that active right now, is it active or is it now deactive? And what is the duration? How long do you want to keep this campaign? Because sometimes like a Salesforce events are happens for a 2 days or a 3 days, right? That means in that case, your duration is a 3 days. Like you need to have a start date and end date. And out of this campaign, what is the response that you are expecting? What is the response you are expecting out of how many members? And then what is the revenue, the product price? What is the revenue you are expecting out of this? So sometimes there is some events will happen related to the products. There are some products which they will sell it as a kind of they will put it in the ground. Okay, I don't know what is that called, but usually it happens in India, like either in the winter season or something. During that time, some people outside of the India, people will come and they will put some kind of events, they will do it, and they try to sell all different products in at least 50% offer or 10% offer, some kind of events they will do it. Right, whenever they does that kind of event, what is the expected revenue? If I'm doing that event for 3 days or 4 days, what are we expecting the outcome of that? What are we expecting the revenue outcome of that? So everything needs to be captured. These all data needs to be captured. Similarly, here also, whenever we are creating the campaign, we need to check whether this campaign is active or not. What type of a campaign it is? Is it a conference, webinar or trade show or a public relations partners referral program, advertisement, banner ads, direct mail, email, telemarketing? What is this different activities? Let's say webinar. And what is the status? Status, is it planned or is it in progress or is it completed or is it aborted? Aborted is nothing but which is a suddenly we have disconnected, we have removed this campaign. Initially we planned it, but later we have postponed or we do not want to do this campaign. In that case, it will go as a aborted. So let's say that we have planned it. Start date, we are planning on the Saturday to the till Monday. In between this, we are planning. This is the duration of the start date and end date. What is the expected revenue in the campaign? How much revenue are you expecting it? So I'll expect maybe 50%, 50%, or this is the dollars. So dollars will be revenue is, let's say 50,000. We are expecting it. $50,000 we are expecting. What is the budget cost in the campaign? In case if you wanted to do the campaign, how much budget do you need to put it? For example, if I wanted to schedule an event, I wanted to arrange an event. If I want to arrange an event, what is the cost that I need to put it on that event? Similarly, here also, what is the budget that cost in order to execute this campaign? Let's say that it is a $20,000. What is the actual cost? This is the budget, but what is the actual? Actual might be the 15. Actual might be the 15, but it might go up to 20. And what is the expected response? Response, we are expecting at least 50% response we are expecting. 50% response we are expecting it. Now, what is the number of sent in campaign? Like how many number of members we have sent this campaign details? Assume that we have sent it to 500. We have sent it to 500. And then parent campaign will come later. And this description, let's say that iPhone 14 campaign, right? Now, name of the campaign, I'll say that Apple underscore. Now, in real time, what we will do is, whenever we give the campaign name, there is something called as a physical year. There is something called as a physical year. Physical year is nothing but physical year is inside the physical year. We have a different quarter. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And what is a physical year is nothing but basically whatever the year we are in. Now here quarter 1 is nothing but January, Feb,
March.
And then quarter 2 is nothing but next 3
May,
months.
June.
April, May, June. Quarter 3, after that we have 3 months, July,
August, September.
August, September. Quarter 4 is November,
October, November, December.
October, November, December. So this is how quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. Now sent number is how many members we have sent the campaign. Now if I schedule a, for example, if I schedule an event, I'll be sending that event details to few members. Otherwise, how people will come to know that if I schedule an event or if I'm doing a meetup, Salesforce meetup, I'm doing it. If I do the Salesforce meetup, how my how the people will come to know that, okay, Swapna is doing the Salesforce meetup. I need to send it to somebody. Who is that somebody which I already know? Now, like that, in the company, there are customers who are already, like whenever you go to any shop, usually they capture your phone number or your details, they will be capturing. The reason for capturing the phone number, because next time, whenever they do the event, they definitely want to send an email to you. Right? There are 500 customers, I wanted to send an email saying that I'm doing this campaign on this day. So how many number of people I have sent this campaign details? Where are we sending the numbers? I'll tell you that where are we sending it, I'll tell you. Now here we are talking about the physical year 2023. In this physical year, we have a 4 quarter. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, right? Now, for example, in the real time, what we will do is, or what client does is, whenever they are creating a campaign record, they will specify whatever the name of the brand and then which quarter we are planning to do this, campaign. For example, I wanted to do it in the July. So July is where it is falling in the quarter 3. So I'll say here quarter 3. So underscore quarter 3 and underscore 2023. Because this will give the clarity to them that, okay, in quarter 3, 2023, there is a we have done the iPhone one. iPhone we have done. Let's leave it as a iPhone. Q3 2023. Let's click on a save record. As soon as the record is saved, now I can see that okay, there is a planned event or planned campaign which is going to happen on, it should start on the 1st of the July and end on 3rd of the July. 3rd of the July. Now assume that it's already started. If it is already started, we will update the status here. Plan to in progress. Plan to in progress. Click on a save. Now like this, there will be somebody as an admin team. They will be keep on adding the information here. If it is completed, then they will say that okay, it is already completed. Click on save. Now similarly, I'll add another campaign. Let's click on another campaign. This time I'm going to do iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro
Max.
and we are doing it on the, let's say, Q4. Q4 we are doing it of 2023. It should be active and we are planning to do the webinar, or let's say we are planning to do this time public relations and planned, and we are planning to do in the Q4. So which is assumed that in the October 25th and end is, let's say, November 1st. Right, expected revenue, we are also expecting here $50,000. And what is the budget cost in order to do that? This time, let's say 20,000. And actual based on the whatever we have did it in the last time, based on that, it might go 18,000 actual. And expected response, definitely we are expecting this time 50%. And we have sent this campaign details to the 500 members. And here, my parent campaign. What is my parent campaign? Now this iPhone 14, whatever is there, this is linked to previous one. Because whatever this campaign is, I'm doing it, it is a link to the my parent campaign. My parent campaign. So similarly, I'll do here iPhone Q3. iPhone Q3 is my parent. Now this, I'll say here iPhone 14 Pro campaign. Click on save. Now I'll click on details. I'll click on the details. Now if you click on the hierarchy, now it is a self-linked. It is linked to the parent Q3 iPhone. iPhone is the main one. Within that, I have a iPhone 14 Pro. You can create another one which is called as a iPhone 14. You can create another one which is called as a iPhone 14 also. Like that, what I'm doing here, one child campaign is connected to the one parent. One child campaign is connected to the one parent. One child campaign is connected to the one parent campaign. One parent campaign. One child campaign is connected to the one parent campaign. And one parent is connected to how many child?
Many.
Many child.
1:m.
1 to many.
Many.
The above one, 1 to 1. Now, so far what I have done, I have just created the campaign record. I have just created the campaign record. Now, while creating this record, I have mentioned that the number of sent is a campaign. Number of sent is a campaign. But where can I track that how many members I have sent it? Now, how do I know that? How can I link that? Who all are the users that are, who all are the individual person should I need to send this campaign? If you go to the related list, we have a something called as a campaign members. We have a related list object is called as a campaign members. Now here campaign members are nothing but the members who are going to attend this campaign. The members who are going to attend this campaign. Now, initially, I created the record in Salesforce. I know I'm planning to do in the waterfall. But before that, I wanted to send an email to the at least whomever I know the customers, whomever I have a data, whoever I have a data of the customers, email data of the customer. Those customers I wanted to send it just an alert. I wanted to send an alert saying that I'm planning to do the campaign on this. Now, how can I do that? Here you have two options. One is you can directly add a contacts. You can directly add a contacts. Either you can add a contacts or you can add a lead. Lead contacts is almost same, but there is a different way of contact is nothing but an individual person. Leads we will see later. Right now we will talk about the contact. Now, right now I clicked on the add contact. Now, whoever is the contact that I have, everybody I'm going to select it. I'm selecting the all members, whoever is there in the system, all the contacts I have selected here. As soon as I have selected contact, it says that 5 contacts is selected. Member status send, keep member status, right? So click on submit. Now, how many members I know that these members are definitely are going to come. Now, let me give you one scenario. For example, first time I have scheduled a demo. Okay, that time I captured few email IDs of few members. Now, next time I'm doing the another event, which is a meetup. When I do the meetup, whoever my previous data is there, whoever my classes are attended, whoever is there, what I'll do, I'll send an email to these people, whoever the data that I have, will be sending an email to these members. Maybe they might be interested to attend the meetup, or else I'll do the interview. Okay, I'll take it just an interview. No, because I'm part of some other organization, I'm taking the interview. I wanted to push everybody into the job, right? So before pushing them into the job level, I wanted to take a one interview, whoever I have given the class. Now, what I'll do is I'll send an email to the people who are attended my previous demo, as well as whoever is attended the meetup. For those members, I'll send an email saying that we are planning to do the interviews because we have some kind of an opening. So before sending to the companies, we will do the interview and we will send the members to the selected members to the companies. So if I do that event, so definitely I know who are the members who are available. So I'll be sending an email to those members. Similarly, here also, whenever we do the campaign, we have some members which already a customer of my product, which is already customer of my org. They are individual customer, they are individual contacts. Now, whenever I'm planning any campaign, I can directly send an email to those members. Or else, if you do not have a contact, if you do not have a contact details, then what you will do here, there is an option which is available here, import leads and contacts. Now here I'm going to insert a data from my system. What are in the local system which I have a CSV file? I'll take a CSV file and I'll insert the data here. So here it is saying that choose a data. Now I can choose the data, accounts and contacts. Now once I have chosen the data, these are the new records. Now I can choose a CSV file. Where is the CSV file? I need to choose a CSV file from my local system. From my local system, I need to choose the file and upload it. Then it is going to go next, and then start import. Once I'm done with the import, the records are automatically created in the Salesforce. The records are automatically created in the Salesforce, and those contacts I can link to the campaign. Those contacts I can link to the campaign. Now here we have a this campaign, right? So once we added the campaign members here, like this, you can add a 500 campaign members, or then you say you can add more than 500 members also, you can add it. Now, once you added the information, now you wanted to send an email to all these members. You want to send an email to all these members. Now, in order to send email to all these members, now do you have to click on this one contact, right? So here, as soon as I have added the contact, it says that your type of record is a contact. Your type of record is contact. Your type of record is a contact. If it is a lead, it will say lead. Now lead we will come later. Now contact is any individual person. Any individual person is called as a contact. Now here it says that contact. Now what are the contact is there? That contacts we have added these contacts. Now for example, I wanted to send an email to these members. If I want to send an email to these members, I need to go to the each record and then send an email. Instead of doing that, what I can do is directly I can send an email by clicking on the arrow button, send list emails. Send list emails. Now these are the recipient. Now what is this recipient? It is similar to the campaign. It is similar to the campaign. What are the two address? Who all are there in the two address? Whoever is the members are there, everybody is part of this two address. Whoever is the members are there, everybody is a part of this recipient. Now here I'll say that we are planning to do the, let's say, this is the iPhone 14, right? So iPhone 14 webinar. And let me add something here. Good evening. iPhone 14 conference call. And let's say iPhone 14 webinar starting from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on October 25th of the October. If interested, please join conference call or webinar call. Please join the webinar. Right? And let's say here, I'll say that webinar details. Now I can give you the webinar details. Let's assume that I'm going to give the webinar details. Zoom link, whatever the right now we are in the link, that's the same link I'm going to give here. Right, so you can add the details here. Whatever the details you wanted to add, you can add the details. Now finally, I can say that thank you. Now in case if you want to cross verify who are the recipient are there, who are the recipient are available, who are the recipient are available. Who are the recipient is available. Now you cannot click on this, but here it shows that campaign details iPhone 14 Pro Q4 2023. That means whoever is the member of this particular campaign, they are the part of it. Now, in case here, after completing this, now I'll say that if you want to add an image, you can add an image here. Browse and upload. I'll say that upload the image, download, and I have a welcome underscore new. Click on open. Right, I'll say this welcome, and finally I'll mention thank you. Thank you, Apple. Click on send. Now, in case if you want to add any other members, let's say I'm going to add some scar ID @gmail.com. Click on send. It has sent an email. It's in the queue. Now, for example, in the campaign member, okay, now here members are 5 members are there. Is it mandatory that whatever the number of sent in the field, whatever the number is mentioned there and this one should be matched? It need not to be. It need not to be. But if you specify it, you will have a clarity because tomorrow after 1 year or after 6 months, they will ask you the report. When they ask you the report, if your detail is saying that 500 members you have sent it, but actually you have sent only the 5 members, which is a incorrect data, data is not right. So that is admin issue. So whenever you have to make sure that whoever is creating it, they have to make sure that whatever the number that they have sent in the campaign has to match with campaign number. It's not mandatory. System will not throw any error in case if it is not saved, they will not give you any error. But the thing is that tomorrow if somebody generate a report or somebody look at this campaign, they will not look at the campaign members, they just look at the what is the data that you have entered here. They will just look at this. Now the question that comes to us is when you have sent a 500 members, how come only 5 members attended it? Only 5 members it is attended. What is the reason? Now that's again the big discussion. So that's the reason it's better to mention the same details. In case if you do not mention the same details, also system will not allow you, system will not show any error. Now we have sent an email, right? So once the email is sent, now members will be receiving an email saying that list of the emails like this. This is for me, I have received it, this one. Now if you click on this, right, this is the email which has been sent to the members from the June batch, and subject is this one, and whom all we sent it. This is the details. Where is the iPhone 4, right? Who is there in the iPhone 4? Now you can open this campaign, and then within that you can go to the members list, click on view all, and if you go to the any of this contact, now let's open this contact campaign, and within this we have it Ajay is the contact. Now what is the email ID we have given? It ajay@gmail.com. If you give a valid email ID, you will receive an email. If you give valid email ID, you will receive an email. Right, samskarid@gmail.com. Now this time if you send another email, it will goes to the Samskar ID. Right. Now one more question. Underscore is why we have added is it is better to add an underscore. You can add without underscore, that's not an issue. You can add simply, you can add a space here. You can add a space here also. There is no problem with that. But the thing is that when you are implementing the custom logic, you are implementing some logic on top of this campaign, right? So in that case, it's not easy for developers to get this data. If you add an underscore, for developers, it is easy. For developers, it is easy to capture the name. Because whenever you have a space, sometimes what happens is whenever you are getting the data from database, you might not find the proper result. If you have a underscore, it will be easy for developer to capture the information. You can add without underscore, with hyphen, whatever the keywords you wanted, you can use it. There is no rule that we have to use the underscore, we have to use the space, we have to use the hyphen. There is no rule on that. Whatever the client feels comfortable, they can add the name of it. But this is sometimes whenever I have worked on for few clients, this is how we added with the underscore Q3 and then the year. Then the year. Any questions? Creating the campaign.
Yeah, one small question, ma'am. Let's say we have some 1,000 contacts. So I just wanted to add, let's say 300 contacts for the campaign. So how can we do that? We need to select manually, or is there is any?
If you have a 300 contacts, right? So assuming that those 300 contacts are in CSV file or in Excel file, there might be some sheet you might be having it. In that case, what you will do is you will directly import you will click on the import lead and contact. When you click on import lead and contact, you can choose here account and contacts. Whether you have it is a new record, right? Definitely it is a new record. Do you want to upload those records from the CSV file or an Outlook CSV file or a Gmail CSV file? Whatever the option you have a CSV file, you can drag those files and you can place it here. In case if you do not have a CSV file, it's just a data that you have in the notepad, then you cannot upload it using the notepad. So you have to store that into the CSV file, then only you can add those into the insert into the system. Otherwise, if you do not have a proper format, then you have to manually create the contact. But
Yeah,
you
ma'am.
cannot
Let's say
create
if I have.
Sorry.
Question, like how many contacts can we? No, ma'am. I have let's say like 300 contacts. So I just wanted to send mail to 150 members.
Okay.
So in those, I need to select like manually for those 150 members, or there is any automated? I mean, there is any query back. I mean, like let's say if you want to do some query, back. So is there is any kind of?
No, in that case, if you want to divide that, only out of 500, only 100 members you wanted to send the email. So the other way is go to the contact. You cannot do it from here. You cannot do it from here. What you can do is go to the contacts. Go to the contacts, and here you need to choose it. Let's say all contacts and something that all the contacts. Now you know that out of 500, you wanted to send only few members. So select only those few members, whomever you wanted to send. For example, these members I wanted to send it. Now in that case, select this, click on it, send list email. Send list email. Only the 5 recipient all contact. Only 5 you can send it. Now here, by clicking on this send list email, you can choose that. This is on the contact level. You can choose from the contact level, you can choose it. But from the campaign level, you cannot do that. Whatever the contacts are added to the campaign, those contacts will be as soon as you click on here, send list view. Now you can choose them. Now there is a, let's say, for example, let's click on here, view all. Now I'm selecting here 2 records. I'm selecting the two records, click on the send list email. Now it is saying that to recipient from the file. Now you have the option in the campaign also. You can choose whatever the members you wanted to send an email. Clear?
Yeah, clear, madam.
Suppose I have a CSV file with 100 members. Okay. Once I uploaded, it will create the contacts for all the 100 members in the system automatically.
Yes, it will be created.
But how can I identify the fields in the CSV file format? And here, how can it upload the file? That means, see, some details may be not be present in the CSV files, right? So how can it recognize and it will save it will create the contacts?
Do you have an idea of data loader?
Sorry?
Do you have an idea of data loader?
No, I don't have.
Okay, so basically here you see one concept called edit mapping. Right, so here we need to do some kind of a setting, which we will be doing it in our future classes. Right now it is not the right time to discuss about the edit mapping because you don't know what are the fields are available and how do I know that which field do I need to map it? Because in the Salesforce we have a different data types are there. Different ways I can create a field. So those all concept is done in the second stage, which is called as a edit mapping. In the edit mapping, developer has a flexibility that whenever they are uploading the CSV file, in the CSV file, the header, it has to have a header. Each column has to link or has to map with the Salesforce field. So that mapping will be available here. Right now, I'll not share that information because before that we need to do so many things. So that is a future class which we are going to do it.
Okay, I got. Thank you. And one small request. Can you share us practice purposes some proper CSV file so that we will do the practice?
Not right now.
Timing.
Not right now. That is a different topic altogether. CSV is a part of a data loader topic. So I'll not be discussing the CSV file right now. When we have a data loader topic, definitely we have assignments on it.
Okay, right. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Any other questions? So this is how campaign, and we can link the contacts to the each contact we can link to the campaign, and we can send an email to the members. Whoever the members we want, we can send the email. Now let's move on to the notes. That's about the marketing cloud campaign. Now another one which is a second option is a lead. In the marketing cloud, second option is a lead. Now before going to the lead, let me discuss a scenario. Okay, homework, let's take a homework. Now here the requirement is contact should receive an Apple iPhone updates email. Apple iPhone updates email. This is the parent campaign. This is parent campaign. Within that, I have a Q1 campaign demo and Q2 campaign demo. Right? And for the Q1, I'm going to link the contact 1, Neha Kumari, and contact 2, which is a Shruti Reddy. These two contacts, I'm going to link it to the campaign. Similarly, campaign 2, Q2 campaign will have another one, which is within that, which is nothing but a week 2 campaign. Because sometimes what happens is weekly they will run a campaign, right? So they are planning the Q2. Within the Q2, in Q2 we have a 3 months. Now every month or in a single month they wanted to do twice. They wanted to do the campaign twice. In that case, what they will do is week 1 of the campaign demo, week 2 of the campaign demo. So this is the week 2 of campaign demo. So that means here this campaign parent is this one, Q2 campaign. Q2 campaign parent campaign is FI_23 admin. Now within this demo, now I'm going to link contact, which is a Sharat Kumar, Kranti Kumar, and Hari. These are the different contacts that we are going to link it. That means if you do not have these contacts, you need to create a contact separately and then link here. This is the first homework. Take a notes of it. Done. Right. Q2 campaign is parent of week 2 campaign demo. And the next one is Volvo. For Volvo also same structure. You have a FI_23. Volvo is the parent campaign. And within that you have a 2 child campaigns are there. Q1 campaign demo, Q2 campaign demo. And within the Q2 campaign demo, you have another child which is called as a week 2 campaign demo. And week 2 campaign demo, we have to send an email to the 3 contacts. Q1 campaign demo is we have to send email to 2 contacts. Take a notes of it. Done. Completed. Okay. And the third one is Samsung. Samsung is also same structure. FI_23. Samsung, within that you have a child. Child is a Q1 campaign demo. Another child is Q2 campaign demo. For Q2 campaign demo, we have a week 2 campaign demo. And week 2 campaign demo, we have to send an email to the 3 contacts. And campaign 1, Q1 campaign demo, we have to send an email to the 2 contacts. And just make sure that everybody please fill the form. We do not have so many members. If you do not fill the form, I have just pasted the form in the chat. So just make sure that you guys are filling that form. If you want to receive the PPT or recording sessions, you need to fill the form. Adding an email to contact is basically you have to add an email only one time. Whenever you are creating a contact, only that time you have to add an email. Right? And in the campaign members, Now here in the campaign members, whenever you click on this, send list email, whenever you click on this send list emails, it is automatically going to take it here. Right? Only it will send an email when you click on the send list email. Otherwise, it will not send an email every time. I just have updated the contact here because the contact, none of the contact emails are not right. To show you that how the email is received to the end user. So I just updated this email. I updated this email and then I clicked on the send list email so that I will receive an email. Clear? And here we have a campaign members. So what is the relation between the campaign and campaign members? What is the relation between the campaign and campaign members?
How many members were expecting to attending this particular campaign?
Right. Multiple members are linked to the single campaign. Right. And also you have one more option here, send email list. For example, you have written the note. For example, you have written new phone and here I'll say that hi, new phone is arriving next week. Right? I wanted to send this email. But not right now. So what I can do is here you have an option called as a save as a draft. Save as draft. What will happen if I click on a save as draft? It will be added as a draft. Or else I wanted to send it later. I don't want to send it right now. I wanted to send it later. When is the later? Click on this send later. It will ask you that when you wanted to send this. So I wanted to send this on the October 1st. On the October, let's say October 19th. Time is 8 a.m. So Asia time. So click on this. Value must be 20th August or earlier. Okay. I'll select here, it has to be a quarter because my end date is a August. So it has to be before the August. Now I have given here 5th July. Now I wanted to send this email on 5th July. Click on save. What is happened? Immediately it says that scheduled for a 05 July 2023 8 a.m. What is this exactly? Basically, this is, now if you remember, whenever you have a birthday, or whenever there is a festival, or whenever there is a new year, exactly 12 o'clock, you will receive an email from few products or a few shopping mall or few like idea showroom. They will be sending an email exactly 12 o'clock. How this is going to happen? They will schedule in the system and they will send you that, okay, this is the time we wanted to send an email. So this is how it is going to happen. This is how you have to give the Now, whenever you have a birthday, do you think that somebody is sitting in front of the system and exactly on your birthday, somebody is sending an email midnight 12 o'clock? Idea showroom people are sending an email exactly 12 o'clock saying that happy birthday. Or somebody else, Airtel, somebody else is saying that. Now, how they are doing it? In a day, there are so many birthdays are going to happen, but everybody is going to receive an email on the same time. Everybody is receiving the email on the same time. Whoever is the birthday is there on that day, everybody receives midnight 12 o'clock. How this is going to happen? They will schedule it. They will schedule an email to go on this particular time and this particular date. Go on this particular date and this particular time. Right? So here if I say that scheduled for 05 July 2023, 8 AM IST. 8 AM IST. Now I'll say it is already scheduled it, click on done. It is already scheduled it, click on done. Now where to verify that scheduled one, we will see that later. We will see that later. Right now, you just need to, you have scheduled it on the 05th. July 5th. Ajay, what is the question? I did not get the question. Which one you are asking about the example? Are you talking about this homework? Can you take the one example for giving this homework? So basically what you need to do is here, you need to create a one record of campaign. This is one record of campaign, right? This is the record you need to create it. Campaign record you need to create it. Save this campaign record, okay? You can give what are the budget or a revenue, that is up to you how much you are giving it, right? And again, you need to create another campaign record. This is another campaign record, which is nothing but this is another campaign record. While creating this campaign record, what you need to do is there is a one field is called as a parent campaign. One field is called parent campaign. Parent campaign. What you need to do with this parent campaign, you need to link this parent to this FI underscore 23. FI underscore 23. Similarly, you need to create another campaign. This is another campaign which is called as a quarter 2. And here also you have a parent field. Here also you have a parent field. Now in this parent field, you need to link the FI underscore 23 Samsung. Now once this is done, right? Now here you need to link the contact 1 and contact 2. So if you do not have these contacts, you need to create a contact. You need to create a contact. Now let me show you that. Let me take the Samsung, clear the box. Let's go to the campaign. I'll click on the new campaign. Here it is a FI underscore 23 Samsung. Right, which is active. Let's assume that this type is a maybe trade show. And this is the plan. Plan is probably we are planning from next week onwards. And it will be ending by June 30th. Revenue we are expecting maybe $10,000 and budget cost is probably 5,000 it will cost. Right, actual cost will be a 2,000 and expected revenue is 50%. Now number of sent I'll give 0. Now this is a FI 23 Samsung. FI underscore 23 Samsung. Click on save. When the first one is completed, now I'm going to create another record, which is a Q1 campaign demo. Now I'll click on another campaign. Click on new. Let's say this is the Q1 campaign demo. Campaign demo. Click on active, and this is also conference, or let's say trade show. Planned, and this is we are planning on, let's assume that on 26th. End date is also on 26th. Expected revenue is, let's assume, probably we are expecting the 10,000. That budget cost is $2,000, and actual cost is also 2,000. Expected revenue, we are expecting the 20%. And here parent campaign is linked to FI_23. FI_23. So description, this is a Q1 campaign demo. Click on save. Right? Now the Q1 campaign demo is created. Q1 campaign demo is created. Now next thing is that I need to link the contacts, two contacts, Manjuna and Uday Kranti. Now what I do is, if I click on here add contacts, I will not be able to find those contacts. Now simply I'll go to the contact object. I'll open the contact object. In the contact object, I'll create a new contact. Let's say here. As a last name is Manjuna. And the phone number is some phone number. And let's say account number. If you want, you can link the account number, or else you can leave, right? Contact number, and you can give other information like where we have received it, and click on save. Similarly, I'm going to create another record, which is just clicking on the clone button. Here I'll change the first name is Uday, and the last name is Kranti. Last name is Kranti. Rest all information is same. Now I'm going to add these contacts to the campaign. Now I'm going to add this contact to the campaign. Manjuna and Uday Kiran. You can directly select on the contact and you can click on the add to campaign, or else go to the campaign and Q1 campaign demo. Go to the related list in the campaign members. Click on this arrow button. Let's say here, not the arrow button, click on this add contacts. Once you add the contacts, now I wanted to add Uday Kiran and Manjuna. Click on next. Now click on submit. Now we have two numbers. We have two numbers. Now whenever you are sending an email, just make sure that you have the email ID is present. Email ID is present. I cannot see the email ID. Let me go to the Uday Kranti. Now do I have an email ID available in the record? Email ID is not there. So I'll add the email sumskara@gmail.com. Click on save. Similarly, I'll check the another contact, which is a Manjunath. In Manjunath also, I'm going to add the same email ID. I can directly click on the inline editing. If I click on this inline editing, I can add the detail. Right? Click on save. Now all two contact is having the email ID. Now I can go to the campaign that I have created, the Q1. I can click on this send list. In the send list, I can select all the contacts And I can write some email and click on a send button. Clear? So that's how you have to do it. But similarly, you have to implement a quarter two campaign in another record. Week 2 campaign demo is another campaign record. And within the week 2 campaign demo, you need to add the contacts and send an email, format an email and send it. Is that clear, Ajay? Okay. Now, let's move on. The next topic is a lead. Now, before going to the lead, let's talk a real-time scenario. Assume that I'm taking the same scenario that we are discussing about the Salesforce meetup. I wanted to schedule a Salesforce meetup. When I want to schedule a Salesforce meetup, that means I wanted to do it in the next month. When we wanted to do it in the next month, so what we will do, first of all, I won't let the audience know that we are planning a Salesforce meetup next week. So what we will do is either in the WhatsApp or wherever I'm working, in the working professionally or Facebook, different places I'll post that we are doing the event, we are doing the meetup next week. We are doing the meetup next week. Now what I'll do is I'll open up the registration because I wanted to know how many members are going to attend the meetup. I'm going to open up the registration to know that how many members are actually interested to attend the meetup. So what I'll do is either in the WhatsApp or different places, I will give the registration link. I'll give the registration link. Through this registration link, right? As soon as the users or as soon as the contact members or audience is registered this, there is a notification will go to the audience saying that you have registered this meetup event that is coming on next week. Right now, the day has came for the meetup is happening. Now, if you observe this from the beginning till this point, what we are doing is we are doing the marketing. We are doing the marketing. Initially, I'm doing the marketing in the different places and I have provided the registration link to them. Now, once the audience are registered, we are sending an email to the audience saying that there is an event is coming up next week. That is everything we are doing as part of the marketing. That could be a direct or indirect. Now here I'm doing as an indirect because I'm just posting the information in different places. I'm posting it. Now when I post it in the WhatsApp or a working professional or Facebook, I don't know who all are actually viewing the registration or an event. It is a kind of a indirect because we do not have a count there. So that's the reason I have given the registration link. Through this registration link, I can know that at least how many members are going to attend this meetup. How many members are going to attend this meetup? Now the day has come, the meetup has happened. Now what is the outcome of this campaign? What is the outcome of this campaign? I'm doing the campaign or I'm doing the meetup, but what is the outcome am I expecting it here? Now, Salesforce also does so many events. But what is the outcome of the event? The outcome of the Salesforce event is to get a new clients or whoever is looking for the job, they wanted to attract the new members to shift their job or whoever is looking for a new jobs, they wanted to attract them. So outcome is how many audience we are able to capture in order to join in our company or how many new clients we have attracted just by providing this product information of the Salesforce. So that is the outcome. That means end of this meeting, end of this meetup, we wanted to know who all are interested people, that they wanted to join in our company, who all are interested people want to go for a Salesforce in the future. They wanted to know all the interested people. Whenever we talk about the interested people, whenever we talk about the interested people, that means this is called as a lead. This is lead. Interested peoples are always lead. Contact is any individual person. Contact might be interested, might not be interested. But when we see this, the outcome of the meetup, now once it is done, few members will come to me and asking that when are we going to start the classes, and they will say that I'm interested to join, but I wanted to know few more details. Because at the end of this meetup, also we will give some link that whoever wants to join future calls, we will tell them to register there. Right here, we will know that who all are interested people. Outcome of this meetup is called as a lead. Is called as lead. Contact is any person. Any individual person is called as a contact. So basically here, campaign outcome. Campaign outcome is nothing but we are going to get who all are interested for those products, who all are interested for future events, who all are interested for get the products, who all are interested to join the classes in future. So campaign output is interested person, which is called as a lead. Lead is nothing but the person or the people who are doing the inquiry about the business, or who are interested to know about the business, who are interested to know when it is starting and how the business is going to run it if I use this product. Whoever is doing the inquiry about the business is called as a lead. Inquiry of the business is called lead. Lead is nothing but an inquiry of the business is called as a lead. Lead is a connection of a suspect and a prospect. There are two types of a leads are there. One is a suspect, another one is a prospect. Lead are two types. Sometimes what will happen is at the end of the campaign, actually person is not interested, but by just the sake of talking to the people, they will just come and discuss, but they are not true leads. They are not true leads, right? So those are suspects or prospects. Suspects or prospect is nothing but there are two types of a leads. One is a suspect. Suspect is nothing but people who are doubtful. They just came and took it, but by looking at the way that they are talking, or by looking at the way they are talking or the face expression, we will come to know that whether they are really interested or not, or just for the sake of it, they are asking the information, right? That is called as a suspect. Prospect is the people who are genuine, or the people who are might be interested in the future event, the people really interested to join the company, the people who are really interested to go for Salesforce. So those all are called as a prospect. Prospect is might be interested people. Suspect is nothing but a doubtful. Suspect is nothing but a doubtful. Now we will receive a two type of a leads. Whenever the campaign is done, whenever the meetup is done, any event is completed. Outcome of that event, we will receive a multiple leads, and in that multiple leads, there are suspects will be there, prospects will be there. Now, how can we identify who all are suspect, who all are prospect? In order to identify that, there is a certain cycle is there, certain cycle. Every lead has to go to this cycle. Every lead has to go to this cycle, because by just looking at their face, we cannot say they are suspect or a prospect. Right? In order to understand the prospect and suspect, need to go through certain cycle. Need to go through the certain cycle. That cycle is called as a lead cycle. Now, in this lead cycle, there are different stages are there. One is a lead generation, lead capture, lead filtering, and then lead grading, lead contact, and lead nurturing, lead conversion. Lead conversion. These are the 7 steps which we have to go on. In the lead cycle, it has to go through the 7 steps: lead generation, lead capture, lead filtering, lead grading, lead contact, lead nurturing, lead conversion. Lead generation is at the first step. So many members will come to us asking about once the campaign is completed, they will just give the information about them. Like they will just place where the leads are generated from the campaign. So once the campaign is done, we will give some link and then we will get so many leads we will be getting it. This is a generic process. The campaign output is a lead generation. Lead generation. Once the lead generation is done, that means we have captured all the leads. Whether it is a suspect, prospect, that is a different thing, but we have captured all the leads, whoever is saying that they are interested. Now the second step is lead capture. Lead capture. In this case, what we will do is, once the meetup is done, once the campaign is completed, probably next day, what they will do is either HR or within the company, they will call the members to capture the minimum data. So whoever the members were interested, first they will call in order to capture the minimum information about each lead. Minimum information about each lead. They are going to capture minimum information about each lead. So they will just take what is your first name, and you have like they will just call the person and saying that now we have captured your information output of this event or during this event. Now we wanted to get a few more details about your information, like your personal details or maybe your email ID, right? So those are the information they will capture it, right? When they capture it, probably it will be the same. Probably it will be the same count you will have it. You will have the same count in the lead capture. And once you've done the lead capture, while you're doing the lead capture, you also check what is the budget that they are looking for it. What is the budget they are looking for it. And then you will do the lead filtering. Lead filtering is nothing but you are cleaning or filtering the leads. Filtering the leads. Filtering the leads is nothing but here, whenever you are doing the capturing the information, now while talking to the person, there is a one field which is called as a rating. In the Salesforce, we have one field which is called as a rating. Rating is nothing but we have a hot, warm, and cold. Hot, warm, and cold. These are the few information. This is the pick list field. Now, whenever you are talking to the person, that time what they will do is they will prioritize it. They will prioritize whether this person is really interested to give all the information or not. Whether this person is a genuine. Because if the person is genuine, they will ask so many questions there. Right, so they will do the filtering. Now they will take all the information and the next step is a filtering. This filtering is done by the rating or there are other fields also they can go for it. But they will do some kind of a filtering is done here. Next one is a lead grading. Lead grading. When it comes to the lead grading, there the people will be decreased. There the people will be decreased because the grading will be happen on the certain categories. Certain categories. What is that certain categories? Based on the condition. Based on the condition. Like first condition is a finance. Are they ready to pay the amount on the starting? What is the financial status of each candidate? Right? By looking at that, few conditions, they will verify few conditions here. Now, whenever they are categorizing the people, now this category people are ready to pay. This category people are just pay the half of the money. This category people are might delay. So like that, they will categorize. Now, how they will do it based on the certain conditions, which is called as a lead grading. Once the lead grading is done, now again we will contact the lead. Again, we will contact the lead to build the relationship with these members. To build the relationship with these members because we know that they are almost near to the we know that these people are genuine people, almost they will be going into the conversion. Almost these people are going to the converting the lead. Now here lead contact. Now lead contact is again that they will call the members and they will talk few more details. They will get few more details and they will build the relationship with these members. Now, once they see that, okay, these members are, we see that these 4 members are really, truly, they wanted to, they are very interested. Then finally, what will happen is lead nurturing. Lead nurturing is nothing but getting more data. Getting more data. That means paying the amount, bill, or the whatever the information that in order to go further, we need to get few more details. That means we need to feed the details into the system. Now this lead contact is just we are contacting them. Just we are contacting them. But actually, when are we feeding the details into the system? During the lead nurturing. During the lead nurturing. After that, then we will decide it whether this lead is converted or not. Whether this lead is converted or not. So these are the different stages. What is the converted? We will see that tomorrow. We will see that tomorrow. But these are the different stages. Lead generation, lead capture, lead filtering, lead grading, lead contact, lead nurturing, lead conversion. These are the 7 steps. Now these 7 steps can be happen on a single day. These 7 steps can be happen for a week. These 7 steps can be happen for a month. It's all depending on the company and the person how they wanted to deal it. But every lead has to go through this cycle. Every lead has to go through this cycle. Take a notes of it, whoever is taking it. Also, I'm providing the trial head. So trial head I'm pasting in the chart. So if you get a time, please do the trial heads. Yeah, lead filtering is basically not here suspect or prospect, that is also one thing. So because they are cleaning the filter criteria, like they wanted to know who are really genuine. That filter criteria can be happen in the different ways. If it is a Salesforce or if it is a just, for example, if I take a institute, right, the course details. Now, how I'll do filtering? Maybe one of the filter criteria is whether the person is really interested or not, right? So I'll take one of the criteria. There is a criteria called rating. Rating is whether the person is interested or below interested or okay, right? So they will say that if while getting the information, we will talk about the whether you are really interested or not. HR people will come to know, so they will put the option called as interested, really interested, or minimum interested, or maybe eagerly waiting for the sessions. And you can say lead filtering is also suspect and prospect. Done taking the notes. Okay, it is coming in the Arabic. Now what you do is, if you click on this link, copy this link. Now let's click on here. Open this. Okay. So what you do is go down, bottom you select English. Bottom you select English. In the bottom, just select the English here so that it will display. Yeah, we'll share the PPT. Is everybody taking this? Now let's move on. Now I'll repeat this slide tomorrow also. Now let's go ahead and see the questions. What is campaign? What is campaign? And what are the different campaigns are there? What are the different type of campaign? Example for direct campaign. Example indirect campaign. And what are the navigation steps to create a campaign? What all information should be provided while creating the campaign? What is parent campaign? And what is campaign members? And how to add a contact to campaign. If you want to add a contact to the campaign, how can you add it? How to send emails to list of contacts. How to send an email to the list of contacts. Take a questions. Let me know once you are done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next one is, what is relationship between the campaign and campaign member? What is lead? And what is lead cycle? What is lead cycle? And what are the different lead cycle? What is lead capture? What is lead filtering? What is lead grading? And then what is lead nurturing? What is lead conversion? What is lead conversion? And what are this is, okay, this, we will do it this tomorrow. Few more questions here. How to send email, how to schedule email in campaign, how to schedule an email to send later in campaign members. What is send later option? How can we send email to only 2 members, only 2 contacts out of 5 contacts? Out of 5 contacts. Fine, so these are the questions. Is everybody taking notes? So that's all for today.